Bruh, bruh. Hey guys, I don't really know what is like the whole point of making a video about this. I want to fix the band. This would be the 5, and the thing is, right, when I misplaced these, so I went to like a kind of sports event, and it went I was in like an inflatable obstacle course type of thing, and I didn't even notice it fell off. But like halfway, more than halfway through, coming on to the end, I was like, wait, my band is missing. So, of course, I was appalled. I was sad. I started stress because I was like, I already broke up with my girlfriend, and this is one of the last things that I have that brings us together. So I was extremely sad, and I went all over looking for it, up, down, high, low, all around, and I couldn't find it. And I was here stressing, and I was on the brink of tears, like legitimately brink of tears, and I was like, I guess this genuinely means it's it. This might end up going on YouTube because I just can't be yapping. I was like, well, this is a sign that is it. And I don't really record videos, but it just happened that the fella I was with, somebody asked us to help them move some tires up a hill and then down a hill. And when we reached up, I decided, hey, we should roll these tires down the hill. So I went down on the bottom of the hill and I was recording, and he was recording on the top of the hill. So I had a video of my hands catching tires, and I realized that I wasn't wearing the band. So I was like, oh, this fell off like early. So it's 22. So I have to put, was 11 and 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I realized it fell off extremely early in the day because I was like searching. We had done like laser tag. I'd walked down the field. I was being rough and rowdy with some fellas. So I was so confused to where I could have been. And I was just searching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I was just searching. I couldn't find it. So when I watched the video, I was like, oh, this fell off earlier. So in the inflatable obstacle course, it had somebody that was watching it. I was like, hey, I looking for something. I was like, anybody find like a band? And he was like, oh, it burst and it just like in the obstacle course. I was like, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I was like, wait, you serious? He was like, yeah, watch them all over here. I was like, oh, well, he didn't even tell me where it was. I was already finding now. I found like 2 or 3. It's like, yeah, I was like, because he was like, what are you looking for? He saw me looking for something. I was like, oh, I looking for a band. He was like, oh, I was like, somebody. He was like, yeah, that it over there. I was like, where? I was like, somebody find it. He was like, no, it burst. Tragic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I was there like, wait. I was like, it have no way I go and find back all of these beads. And the fella that I was with, he was telling me like, this is a sign, you know? And I was like, at least let me try to find them. And I was searching and I picked up and I found 19, then 20, then 21. And the funny thing is, last 2 months, she messaged me, her band burst, and she was like, hi, how much beats yours have on it? And I was like, I have 22. And she was like, mine's burst, and I only find 21. And I was like, it's okay, hon, it's okay, don't worry. we could always get new ones. It's okay. And she was so sad. She was so. It was so adorable. She was so sad about it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you should probably go and look for it one more time. And right, because I was like, if you don't find it now, you won't find it when you reach home, because she was going to work. And lo and behold, she decided to take one more look, and there it was, just sitting on the floor. And when I found the 21, I went back and I was searching, and it was just right there in front of my face. I'm struggling to put the black one in, as you can see. I was struggling, and I was searching and searching, and people running through the obstacle course, and I stand there on the side just looking for the bead. And then, boom, I found it. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I went and I told him, hey, watch, I find the last one. And he was telling me that maybe it's a sign that you're not even supposed to find it. And I believe I posted about this, that maybe it was a sign that I just supposed to let go, but maybe it was also a sign that it was meant not to let go. And the only when you just actually lose something is when you stop trying. So I was still trying. I didn't give up. Hold on, I'll try. Yeah. And it have this weird phenomenon that this happen with me whenever I'm not in a relationship, and I don't know why, it kind of weird. The second I'm out of a relationship, without fail, somebody just start to talk to me, and normally that just be the next person that I date. I told that girl that I'm still in love with my ex, and I do not want anything. That's something I don't normally do. Normally the girl, like my ex, my past girlfriend, the one that I'm still in love with, the love of my life, she was kind of the same thing, but we took a little longer to get together because she had a boyfriend at the time. I believe when we got together in 2024, I broke up with my girlfriend in August. We got together in February. She broke up with her boyfriend in like November, December. And yeah, it was probably the longest I stayed out of a relationship because I was waiting for it. And all of a sudden this time I was like, I don't want to be in another relationship. I don't care. I want my girl. Okay, so that is this. So now the next step is to make, and not this one a little thicker, so it'll be harder to brace. So that would be nice. I also tying back 2 knots right here so that them don't slide off. That one, cut that like here. Hopefully not long enough. If it's not long enough, well, yikes. I could blame somebody else, but not myself. But yeah, I waited for the first time I actually waited for a girl. And I am extremely happy with her. And I don't know why I even decided to break up with her, but I trust that God had his plan. I'm sure we're supposed to end up in this situation here, because maybe we would have gotten doubts later on in the future, and when we got those doubts, we wouldn't have been able to make it back out. But because we're in a very complicated situation right now, maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be, and maybe it'll all work out. Hopefully it'll work out. I have no intention, I have no plan of being with any other woman. Like I already have my plan for if we don't work this out, and it involves me being single. Yeah, it literally involves me being completely single, and I am extremely okay with that. And she told me, "Don't let me slow you down." And I don't know if that means that she want to go and get somebody else, but that okay with me. It was my fault anyway. Like I could have gone call with her and be like, "Hey, we need to work this out," but that's not what I do. I was like, "Yeah, we done." It's like, yeah, this don't make no sense. We not working this out. So we just break up. I didn't even say the word break up. I was like, this is the end of our story. I feel like that was worse word, so. Huh. This is not time together. I don't know how to get this together. I have everything, this part back together, but to get these two to tie, I'm not good at tying like fancy, not sand doohickeys, but yeah. I just hoping everything work out. Praying every morning. I seen this weird phrase like, I don't know if she's the girl for me, but I want her to be. And even though I know it's going to be extremely hard, I rather have extremely hard with her than easy with somebody else. And I don't know if she wants that right now at all. For all I know, she could just be with somebody else right now. We doesn't really talk during the course of the day again. So she could literally, because you know I was watching How I Met Your Mother today, and of course the wheel had to slap in my face. I was watching the episode where Robin and Barney broke up, season 5, episode 8, I believe. And oh, spoilers, my bad. And in episode 9, they had two different ways of coping with it. Robin went and invested herself in her work, which is basically what I'm doing, coming back to my YouTube and my TikTok and everything. And then how Barney, who invested himself in a woman, which could be what she is doing, but I pray that she isn't. Not till it all work out. Okay, so that's one. If I just put one not right here, that should be good. It's not the prettiest, it's not the nicest. That did not work. Okay, well, I have to go watch a video on how to tie this, but yeah, this will be day 5 of Operation Sunflower. It ended up going on my YouTube because this is way too long and I'm posting the raw uncut version. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all on day 6.